news here. So Quntis sent us this car charger / mount to review. So thank you, Quntis, for sending this to me. I'm going to give an honest review here. So I'm going to switch up a little. Usually I'm at home doing these reviews. Well, today I'm out on the road. As most of you know, I am an over-the-road truck driver. So you can check me out at Trucker John. I have another YouTube channel there if you would like to see some truck driving over-the-road content. Anyways, so this is what I usually use right here in my truck. This is the little phone mount. I have it suction cupped to my dashboard. This is just a very basic mount. You know, you stick your phone on there and you snap it closed, and then I have my charger down here and I connect it there. So sometimes I have to fumble with it. It doesn't good when you're driving, obviously. So I'm excited to see this one. The only thing I know I'm not going to like about it so far is it clamps to the vents, and you know, I drive through the desert a lot and it gets really hot, so I need as much air blowing on me as possible, which is, this is nice, up and out of the way. So this taking up room on the vent, that's going to be, I can already tell you, one of my concerns, but let's dive into it and see what happens. Alright, so let's get this opened up and see what it looks like inside. Alright, so right away I can tell the case, you know, the packaging's actually pretty decent. I mean, it's not that hard to open, which I like. Alright, so that's all the pieces it comes with. It comes with, looks like the mounts that go onto the back of the charger, the phone holder, got the little C adapter charging wire, and an instruction book. Alright, so looking at the back of the charger here, so it actually says that it comes with some sort of air vent or aroma vent. So I'm not sure what that is. If it's couldn't really read more into it, but there's some sort of vent here. It says it's an aroma vent. So yeah, I don't know if you could put something in there to like have a car air freshener. I'm not sure what that means. Alright, so let's stick it right into the vent right here. Just like that. And then this little latch at the bottom is to tighten it. I can do this with one hand. I went ahead and put that up there, and yeah, so it's stuck on there pretty tightly. And we'll see how it wobbles with the phone on it. So let's take the phone out this one and put it here. So I'm not sure if you saw that, but as soon as I put the phone on there, it just kind of. So these are the two releases here on the side to open it, and then when you put the phone onto the charger and just kind of like give it a little pressure, like he's pushing it in, and it just like automatically latched into it. So this is a Galaxy S10 Plus, so it's a pretty decent sized phone, and it does rotate. Again, as you can see, it's gonna cover my entire vent, which I'm not too thrilled with, and by rotating it I just unlocked it. So it came off. So maybe I need oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so do it like that. Again though, it's kind of heavy too. The weight of my phone's like making the vent fall down. So I think maybe it was better the other way around, because this little latch here. So let me try putting it all the way to the bottom part of the vent. Let's see if that makes it any better. Oh yeah, that made a big difference. Okay, so I had to attach it towards the top shelf of the vent. I put it towards the very bottom, so it definitely made it a little bit more sturdy, and the vent's not like all wobbling around now, so you want to put it towards the bottom for sure. Alright, let's get it plugged in and see how it looks. Alright, so on the bottom of the device it has the little C adapter, so we'll plug it into there. And so the wire does hang from the bottom, and then I'm just going to plug it in down here to my little cigarette lighter adapter, and there it goes. It actually lights up this like little blue color there. So I think what I'm going to do is, instead of putting it on this vent here, I'm going to try and put it in this middle vent and see if it works a little better for me. And I'm going to take the phone and stick it right in, lock automatically. And look at that, it started charging. It is charging right there. So now the question is going to be is how well does it charge? Is it a fast charger? So what we're going to do is I'm going to let this charge. Is on 87% right now, and I'm going to time to see how long it takes to charge to 100. Not time, but just try and see if it would take a normal amount of time. So it says right here, 30 minutes until full. So let's see what happens if I plug in my other charger to it. So with the wireless, it's 30 minutes until completely full. By the way, there's Quntis. Thank you again for sending this to me. Alright, so just bring it back up here and plug this one in. And it says with my normal Samsung charger, 27 minutes until full. So I don't know, maybe the wireless is quicker. Let's try it again. 30 minutes until full. Check that out. So we'll actually wait and see. Let me see, it's on 87 now, so we'll see how long it actually takes to fully charge. And while I'm waiting for it to go ahead and do that charge, I will just kind of give it my quick overview, what I think about it. Overall, I think it's a great concept. It's really great as far as the design. It looks nice. The wireless charging portion I really like, so I don't have to worry about fumbling with my phone, especially while I'm driving. I could just put my phone up there and forget about it. And if I forget to plug in my cord over here like I do all the time, well, now it's not a big deal. So we'll just kind of wait to see. What I do like also is I can rotate it. Now what I can tell already is, these trucks, they bounce a lot, so this is going to be bouncing around, especially when I hit something. That I don't like. I'm sure I can tighten this up here in the back, but I really don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Alright, so I tightened up the screw here in the back, so it did make it a little better, but as you can see, it still wobbles around on the actual vent. Actually, it just fell right off just now from me wobbling around too much. So not sure if maybe I'm not doing it right, but that's the only instructions on how to install this. So I'm assuming that's as good as it gets. I mean, it doesn't bounce too bad, but it does bounce compared to this one. This one does not bounce at all. This one's really solid. Maybe in a car it would be different, I don't know. But I do like how you can rotate it, because I like to watch my GPS at an angle like that. So I'm going to test it out on the road. I'm actually going to have a passenger riding with me, so I'm going to have them record while I'm driving, so we can kind of see how bad it bounces. And then I'm also going to get back to you on how well it charges, and then we will give an overall review. Alright, so the mount charged the phone actually pretty quick. I was impressed with it. And I was surprised actually that the mount didn't vibrate and it didn't bounce around the phone like I thought initially it would. I would say overall this is a really great product. But the one thing I can't get past is it taking up the real estate of an entire air vent.